James Harden, man, let's talk about him. The video came out and he getting strapped by Scotty Barnes. And we want to know, we want to see the same James Harden from last year, or is he going to be that guy that Embiid needs to make that deep playoff run? Talk to me, Jamo. We got Jamo on the set, by the way. NBA Analyst of the Year.
What's up, bro? Glad to be here. You know what I'm saying? Represent. See the hat, man. So look, as far as this play that you just showed, I feel like, it was a regular play. I mean, he definitely got strapped. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to downplay it. The worst part about it is he tried to pass the ball for a quick catch and shoot and got it back and then got strapped again. Like, that's the worst part about it to me. But, like, that goes to show, Joe, like, even when we talk, bro, like, I always say Harden does not have a mid-range game. And Scotty Barnes with his length was on him for the step-back three. And all the help defense is in the paint, so he couldn't go Euro step. So he either got to rise up and shoot, stop on a dime, do something. He don't have a mid-range game. So, I mean, I don't know how people are looking deep into it like that. But, that if you want to, that's what I saw. You know what I'm saying? And that probably goes into some of his playoff success too. Like, with the way defenses are in the playoffs, mid-range game is what's best most of the time. But yeah, that's what I saw about that play. You know what I'm saying? Because I watched a lot of the other footage, and Scotty Barnes wasn't checking him a lot on the footage that I saw. But I mean, Harden wasn't doing too much scoring out there. He was just passing the ball, running the offense and stuff. So that's what on the other footage. I was hoping to see, some other buckets on Scotty Barnes resurface somewhere, but they never came up. But next year, I think so if we were to flip the switch and just like run, like not run through, but make it to the finals, like I wouldn't be surprised because like a lot of other teams, we're like right there. I'm expecting a huge jump from Tyrese Maxey this year. You know what I'm saying? Tobias Harris pretty much peaked out, so he's good where he's at. And because we got a couple more specialists around us, we got PJ Tucker and DeAnthony Melton. I think DeAnthony Melton is going to be huge for us this year, by the way. Embiid, is he going to get hurt is the biggest question for me with this guy because, like, I mean, he's ready. I can clearly see that he's ready. He just got hurt like 2 years in a row. So as far as James Harden goes, though, James Harden, like, he's not that far off to me. I think it's all mental, really. Like, I mean, of course, like, he going to get in better shape this year. He already look in better shape as far as his body and stuff, but he just need to get more aggressive. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He just be looking like he only want right now. I just want to pass. Can somebody cut, please? Like, every time you come down the floor, they have to think, all right, I think he about to get a bucket. Like, he has to have. I can average 30 if I want to, y'all. I'm just running the offense. Like, that's the way it needs to be. So, like, he just had to keep that aggression. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't too many people that can stop him one-on-one. And, with the new additions we have on our team and the jump from Maxey that I'm expecting, it's not going to be too much double teaming you're going to be able to do on James Harden. So I'm looking forward to next year. I'm looking forward to running it back with Doc Rivers as well. But yeah, he got strapped for sure by Scotty Barnes.
Sure.
Yeah. All right,
yeah, I definitely think, as far as the play, for me, it's just one play. They're not showing all the highlights he had or nothing. So I'm like, man. And then people like Scotty Barnes got defense. Yeah. So that's all I take from it. It's one play. Who knows? Now Jamo said he watched the game and he didn't really see him scoring Scotty Barnes. So that's not a good look either. But it is just one play, so I ain't gonna take nothing from that. Now, as far as how they're gonna be next year, I do think he's gonna be better. But the reason I think the whole team gonna be better, and it's because of one player. And when I say the player, people gonna be like, "What? What is he gonna do?" But like I said, people don't account for like locker room stuff. PJ Tucker gonna hold a lot of people accountable in the locker room. Ain't gonna be none of that. Oh, let's go play. Oh, we lost by this. All right, now let's go party. Or I don't care. It's either gonna be fights. Someone gonna be fighting, or they're gonna break the team or blow the team up. But he's gonna hold a lot of people, even Embiid, he's gonna hold them accountable. Like, you the man. Like, come on, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. So PJ Tucker is the X factor for me, not his play on the court. Even though his play on the court gonna be good too, but off the court too. Even with the coach, he's just gonna hold everybody accountable. Don't let this person get away with this. You gotta be more with this. Like, so I think Harden gonna have a better year. I think his numbers gonna be pretty much similar, maybe 22 points a game, around 8 or 9 assists, but it's gonna look better. And I think they're gonna go further in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And PJ Tucker shoe game fire.
It is though. Him and Harden like real close. So like with the play, it's showing us that Harden ain't as quick as he used to be. Basically, you know, he's not as quick as he used to be. So he lost a step.
Act like Scotty Barnes ain't defended like a mug, and he athletic and he longer.
I don't know, man. When I watch it, it looks.
On base off last year, basically. Can't base his quickness off that play against Scotty Barnes.
Hey Javon, did that look slow to me? So to you? Or I don't know. I'm tripping. That replay. I mean, I can pull it up. We can watch it again.
Scotty Barnes.
I mean,
people though. Like,
I mean, look how slow this is. Look, I can check that. I can guard that. Look at this. He was doing. Look how slow that is, y'all. Come on, really? James Harden is quicker than that. So like. He lost a step.
That help defense back there, bro. Run full speed into the help defense.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna defend my man.
He's not as explosive.
Yeah, he's not as explosive. Of course, I'm hyping it. I can guard that. I probably can guard that. But my whole thing is, I do think he can't average 22 again for them to make a deep playoff run. He got to do more than that. Jamo, you scare me. You said that he was looking for it. Like, this is an off-season game, right? Like, he's not even being aggressive in this. Like, he over here looking for the assist, and that's how he was. So, but one thing they did with their roster that's going to help them out, they brought in 2 3-and-D guys. Me and Jamo talked about this. They ain't got nobody for real who's 3-and-D. They either got shooters that couldn't play defense, or they had defenders that couldn't shoot. So now they added 2 3-and-D guys, and both of them played with Harden before in the past, so that's going to spread that flow out. Because y'all watched that Miami series, all they did was pack out the paint. They treat him like Giannis for real. Yeah. They packed the paint, and they sagged off everybody else, you know? So I think that he has to average somewhere like 24, 25 a game for them to go to the next level. But in the playoffs, he might have to average like 25. I'm sorry, in the playoffs. If he averaging 22 again, they're not making no deep playoff run. Point blank. Because who says that Embiid's not gonna get hurt again, or we might need Harden to step up? And every season, every playoff year, besides the bubble, Embiid got hurt. And if Embiid didn't get hurt, it was Ben Simmons in the bubble, right? So every year they got hit with some significant injury, and someone had to do more than normal. And James Harden, his game style is not fit for the playoffs. Like James said, you gotta be able to shoot mid-range jumpers, which he don't do in the playoffs. It's either a floater, layup, dunk, or a step back three. So, but with those shooters that they added, that's gonna help him out a lot.
Yeah, I think James Harden definitely going to come back next year a lot better. From what I'm seeing him doing, like changing his contract, the things that he's saying in these interviews and things, like he's showing that he trying to get him a ring. And I feel like last year, he saw how Embiid was playing, how Maxey was playing, even Tobias Harris. I can say that he was trying to get it in. I do think that he did lose some explosiveness, but I think that he can still get his buckets because he can still use his body and things like that. He's got to get back to doing that. I think that even if he do average 22, I think that's cool. I think the difference will have to really be is he's gonna have to be able to win them games, like take over and win and be the guy that wins the game. And he don't have to drop 30 to do that. He can have a 23-point game with 16 assists or something like that. He just has. I just think he has to be able to take over, like just take over in some way. Like if you're gonna drop 30, do that. If you're gonna just take over and control the pace and just do that, but you can't just be out there being a regular one, because you're not a regular one. You're James Harden. Like you're not CP3. CP3 can go out there and just get 16 assists and average 12 points and get 12 points. It's like, all right, that's CP. No, Harden, you can you need to be dropping some buckets too.
All right. That's why they got you over there.
Exactly. So Maxey stepped up a lot, but he can't be the second best player for them to make that run that they need. I like the additions. Definitely PJ Tucker, Daniel House. I like both of those guys. But, Embiid definitely got to stay healthy. But I think Harden will come back better. A full offseason, no injuries, things like that. I think he will come back better, and they're going to make a better run this year. Barring injuries of your boy Embiid.
Man.
Hey, Jamo, before you go, also I want you to add what you told me about they got rid of Simmons for a reason and got Harden, and basically the same thing. Talk about that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I probably can't remember exactly what I said, but just from
shooting,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we did all of that to get Ben Simmons out of there, got Harden, and we literally lost for like the same reason, because the person with the ball wasn't being aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I like I said, I didn't say it, but I'm saying it now. I'm not betting my money on it, because every year it's something with us. Like something unusual. Like Embiid got elbowed in the face. Like we up 30, he got elbowed in the face. You know what I'm saying? Then Ben Simmons just don't want to play. Like, come on, you don't want to play? Like, it's always some crazy stuff. So, like, I feel like it's because there's no other team out there that's really terrifies me. Like in the East, there's no team that terrifies me. The only team that would have terrified me was Brooklyn. I'm not gonna lie, because when they made that trade, I thought that when they got healthy, they was gonna be crazy. Yeah. But there's no team that terrifies me really, especially with Embiid, because Embiid is a matchup nightmare. So, like, I think, like, I'm looking forward to next year. I won't be surprised if something crazy happens and we lose. I don't mind losing, man. I just like to lose respectably. Like, I don't like to lose because of what we did. Somebody got to really beat us. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm waiting for. But it seemed like, I might be looking at it from a non-objective way because I'm a fan, but it seemed like we beat ourselves every single time.
Yeah, I see that. It's always like coaching. It's sometimes like I think last year a lot to do with our personnel too. That personnel just wasn't a good fit in the playoffs for Harden. That's how I look at it. They ain't had enough shooters around them.
Yeah, it's good. One good thing though is Harden's balling. Like he's actually out there hooping. So last year he was hurt, so he probably couldn't do a lot of that, just regular pickup ball, and that's really when you get in your bag. So I think he's gonna come back and he gonna be nice.
Same here. I do too.
Yes, sir.
All right, Jamo, appreciate you for coming on and tagging on with this topic. We'll catch you next time.
No question. Hey, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay safe and refuse to lose.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.